Shaking there, gentlemen. It's your boy coming at you. I just got the cellar out, and I just thought I would just do a quick run through. I know I've had a few requests. This is just what I have left over or left in tins at the moment. I still have quite a bit of charred tobacco, like a big tote full. But anyway, we'll go ahead and run through it. I've got several Germain blends still. Got a 20th anniversary mixture that I bought in 2019. And I've always loved any one of the Smokers Haven blends that are produced by Germain's, and that's fantastic one. That one and cognac are also select mixture. All three of those are very they have a top note. That one is supposed to be like ale, which it's sweeter than ale, more like ginger ale. And then cognac is supposed to be cognac, and the select mixture is a Virginia heavy Turkish blend or Latakia blend, but it has a top note as well. And this one right here is probably my prize tin. It's a two, I think it's a 2011 exotic mixture. And one way that you can it's fit to bust, honestly, fit to bust. But it still has their old address on it, 2475 North High Street, Columbus, Ohio. And that's not the same one that's on the rest of my blends, which here's an Our Best blend. I want to say I got this at the same time as the 20th anniversary. And, I've still got, this is probably, this and Penzance are like my tops, my favorite blends. They're perfect after dinner blends. Exotic is perfect for any time. It's heavy enough to be great after a nice full meal, nice holiday meal, if you will. And you can also smoke it for smoke of the day, possibly if you're a heavy nicotine smoker. Here's another tin of the Our Best blend, and I got uh, well. I got one tin of in between mixture left, and this was always a favorite of mine for first smoke of the day. For some reason, always was a favorite of mine. It's very much similar to Exotic Blend, although I would say it's somewhere in between Exotic Blend and Our Best Blend. But it's killer nonetheless. This is a very old tin as well. It has the also has the old address on it, 2475. Because the new address is it doesn't even list the address on the new tins. Yeah, it doesn't even list it. It just says Columbus, Smokers Havens, comma, Columbus, Ohio, with their website. These ones don't have their website though. Yeah, they just have an address. So these really are in between and the exotic. Those two tins. Those are the reasons that I haven't opened those two particular tins is because I've had them for so long, and it's hard for me to open those. I don't know why. Eventually, I will. Not that big of a deal. And then Balkan Sobrani, classic, absolute classic of a smoke there. Um, I've always loved it. It's similar to it's pretty much exotic mixture, um, very Turkish heavy. Exotic mixture is the same way, very Turkish heavy, Turkish tobaccos. Whereas the Our Best blend, the in between mixture, I would say those probably aren't as Turkish heavy. They have a little bit more Latakia. The, I would say they have the same amount of Turkish, but they have more Latakia in them. So um, there's just a different flavor profile, little bit deeper, smokier of a flavor profile. What else do we have here? Oh yeah, I've got a tin of Special Latakia Flake, and this is like the old school tin, 2014. I had this one forever. It's this is one of my favorite blends, Special Latakia Flake. It's so good. And this one, I do believe that I got this off of eBay for like $30. I don't know what was going on at the time. I think it was at the time there was you could get aged tobacco off of eBay for, it could have 10 years on it. It might only cost twice as much as a brand new tin. So at the time, I didn't have very much aged stuff, so I just started buying it up. And then we've got a tin of King Charles mixture left. And I bought this in December of 2018. So this is exactly 6 years old. Um, it's an absolute favorite of mine. It's probably, it's somewhere around Balkan Sobrani and exotic, but I would say it's just a little bit lighter, a little bit, the Orientals are a little bit more at the front here. But this is one of my favorites, similar to Skiff mixture. I don't know. If I couldn't smoke these blends, Skiff mixture, King Charles, Balkan Sobrani, I don't know if I would smoke. I do like Virginias, but for some reason, I don't know what it is, especially with like Penzance and stuff. There's just something about it I can't get over. Another one of my favorites, and it's a Germain's blend, and it's the 1820 mixture. And I must say that, King Charles is like exotic mixture, but it's a Germain blend, made by Germain's, and they put their name on it. And 1820 is like our best blend. It's more of an after dinner, a little bit heavier of a blend. Really delicious though. One of my favorites. I used to have quite a few tins. I had 4 or 5 of these tins, and I just flew through them. Flew through them. Same thing. It's similar to Margate, right? Very much like Margate. And then I've got one tin left of the Royal Jersey original Latakia. And this is the most excellent blend too. It's also got a top note similar to the Smokers Haven 20th anniversary and select mixture and cognac mixture. It's got I think, a vanilla top note. It's really lovely. It really goes well with the Latakia, the Orientals. No, it doesn't have Perique. I don't think the Latakia. It's pretty much just an English blend with uh, with a cream or a vanilla top note. Really, really excellent blend there. Love it. And then last but not least, for the Germains, we've got a brown flake. And as you can see, it has a European Union. I got this in September of 2017, but it has a European Union sticker on it because I used to buy a whole, what do they call it? It was a stack in saran wrap or in plastic wrap. It was a 5 pack. It came in like a shoe almost. You got 5 tins, and you could get this guy that had this eBay site. You could get brown flake and medium flake, which I love both of those. I would get shoes, and just stooch on this like it was nobody's business, like it was going out of style, and it was damn near almost anyway. And then I've got a few that aren't made anymore, like Brebia Latakia #9. This is a Syrian Latakia. It even says on there, yeah, indica. Natural sweet Virginia tobacco and a good portion of Syrian Latakia are pressed and aged together. Most excellent. This one, I want to say 2019, I bought it just because Syrian was disappearing because of all of the strife in that part of the world. So I started stocking up on the blends that had that, at least so I could enjoy it in the future. And then I've got an old tin of Dunhill Flake in the old rectangular tin. And this is just an absolute classic. Old Berg gave this one to me, and I've just been hanging on to it for a special occasion. And then I've got several tins of Sam Garwith here. I've got a tin of Squadron Leader that I think I bought in 2018, 2019. I've got like five of these bad boys. I don't know. They came in a silver tin for some reason. Not quite sure what the deal with that is. And then I've got a tin of Navy Flake that I bought in probably 2017. And really, I've only had this one that I got a tin of because I've just never been able to see it, find it in stock in tin form since. But I also bought a couple pound bag and put that in a jar. And then I've got a tin of Handsome Flake. I know this was supposed to be like a flake version of Cabby's or something like that. And it was a newer blend, and I bought it when it came out, but I don't think I have tried this one yet, actually. But that is a cherished blend. And then we've got a Squadron Leader Special Edition, 1070 out of 3000 made. And this is their Squadron Leader with Perique, and this is just a excellent blend. I love it, you know. And I got five of them. I purchased five because they only do a limited run every couple of years, or at least at the time. And then I've still got this tin of Cabby's mixture. I think I've had two tins of Cabby's mixture in my life. I smoked one of them. Lovely. It was just one of my favorites by far because it comes in the coins. And I've never seen it for sale since. It's always out of stock. So I figured I would wait and smoke that when I got more. And I got that one of the first tins when I started doing videos. So that was 2017. We got another one here, St. James Flake. This one's got some serious age on it. Forget where I got it. I just want to say I ordered it from a tobacconist in America, like a brick and mortar place. Had to mail it to me because they're so tough to get, especially with some age on them. And that's one of the Kendall Mayer's selection. And then I've got five tins of the full Virginia Flake from March of 2016. That's when who I bought this from a guy on eBay, five tins. And yeah, he bought this. So these are as 2016. So almost 10 years old. They've got or almost 9 years anyway in March. 9 years. Got five of those bad boys. And then I bought I bought five tins of the 1792 flake just because you know it's a good blend, an excellent blend, and I wanted to see I wanted to age it myself and see how that went myself. Which one day I'll crack this bad boy open and smoke it with you guys. Still, it's a tin of full Virginia, and then here's a couple more. Got some of the Carolina Red Flakes, and these are awesome blends. Yeah, these are from 2019. They're just fit to explode, man. They're bulging at the bottom, which is exactly what you want. It's like perfect. And then I've got one tin of McClellan's left. Eric Nording's Pipe Tobacco Hunter Blend Foxhound, which it has the Cyprian Latakia Orientals from Macedonia and Turkey with a mild English style blend. Smoothness and seductive aroma. This is one of the only blends left that I have that McClellan produced that I haven't opened. 2017 too, so that was right before they went out of business. And then I've got one tin of the Carolina Red Flake with Perique. I love the Cornell and Deal small batch. And this one's September of 2021, so got some years on it. And then I've got two of these big boy tins of Quiet Nights. This is a fantastic smoke. Fantastic. And this was from 2018. And I bought it, and these particular tins were tinned. the day after my birthday. So these are actually quite special to me. Whenever I do open them, because I have another one here with me. When I do open one or the other, it will be on my birthday, most certainly, as a celebration. And I do have some of that in a jar that's equally as old, and it's fantastic. One of my favorite blends now, which it wasn't always that way. I didn't like it when I first got. I didn't think it was all that. I didn't think it was just it was not what all it was cracked up to be. Which after I aged it a little bit, yes, it is of the tier of Penzance. I can say that uh, without any reservations. I enjoy it as much as I do Penzance, but for different reasons, mind you. It's not the same blend. You're not going to get the same flavors out of it, but it's just as good, just different. And I got an old big tin of the Rat Rays Marlin Flake. This is one of my favorite blends. This is one of the blends that I like that I always like to yeah, Full Dark is from 2018 as well. Yeah, February of 18. Full Dark Virginia Flake Ready Rub. Yeah, this is most certainly one of my favorites. It's just a go-to. You could smoke it at any time. It's not incredibly hard to get a hold of, and just an excellent smoke. And then last one on the top shelf here, we've got Presbyterian Mixture. Now, this is a killer blend right here. I remember when it first came back, Presbyterian Mixture Melange. Melange. Just a most excellent tobacco, and I've always liked it. It's a super Oriental heavy, Turkish heavy blend, which is fantastic. Some of my favorite blends are that way, are Turkish heavy. I'm kind of a Turkish fan, if you will. And I have an absolute ton of tobaccos here. I've got Cornell and Deal Virginia Flake, which is fit to bust from 2017. Stonehenge Flake, same thing, fit to burst from 2000. I've got like 10 of these from 2017. I've got another small batch here, which is the Sansa Pulcro, which is a tobacco uh, leaf that's grown in Italy, which is why it's called Sansa Pulcro. And it was a limited run Italian dark fired with North Carolina Red Virginia. Most excellent from the Sansepolcro region. And the Stonehenge Flake is most excellent as well. It's like Virginia in the Galwith Kendall fashion. Always loved it. Another one that I bought quite a few of was this small batch, straight up English, Father the Flame. And they made 2,400 tins in April 2017. I bought many tins of these and still enjoy that one. And this is just a straight Virginia with Latakia. There's no Turkish involved. Always enjoyed that. Was an anytime smoke for me. Always has been. And then this one I've never tried, Regent's Flake, 2017, but I did buy it to age it and try it out later on down the road, Regent's Flake. So one day I'll try that bad boy with you guys. And then another one that I got from Cornell and Deal. This was a freebie that was thrown in to it was a purchase. It was like a promo that Smoking Pipes was having. And it's Choice 2003 Vintage Eastern North Carolina Red Virginia's Crown This Jewel. And it's one of their cellar blends where it says estimated peak 10 to 15 years. So that one, it's from 2016. I'll be waiting a couple more years. That'll be ready to smoke. I got another one here from GLP's Union Square. Most excellent smoke. This is a Virginia blue cured sliced cake. This one I've had. This is a 2018. I've had this one for quite a long time. I bought a lot of these with the idea of cellaring them. Oh wow, I do actually have another one of those Foxhound blends. Didn't even realize that. And then I've got two tins of the Escudo that I bought in 2017, October of 2017. Still haven't opened them, but I really am looking forward to trying this with all that age on it. Just enjoying baby rolls, which I do love. And then I got Fusilier's ration here. It's from 2015. This one I got from Oldberg. Appreciate that, big dog. And I still haven't smoked on it. And it was supposed to be a version of Bengal slices. It was supposed to be like because they weren't selling Bengal slices for a long time, so somebody recreated the blend. I forget what his name, Russell something, the Hearth and Home guy. And then yeah, I got Bengal slices. Got this in 17. I've got several of these tins still that are quite old. They've got quite a bit of age on them. And then I've got some Robert McConnell's here, some Scottish Flake from 2017. I've got like 4 or 5 tins of this, and then some Robert McConnell's Scottish Cake. Same thing, got 4 or 5 tins of this. And this also I bought in 2017. They're pretty much the same. One comes in flake, one comes in ready rubbed. Those are your differences. And then, oh, I got a tin of Rat Ray's Wallace Flake. That's a really good one. A little bit darker than the Marlin Flake, a little bit more nicotine heavy. Still a fantastic blend though. And then I got two of these. This is what I was talking about when the Syrian, that war was going on or whatever in Syria. So I bought two of the big 3.5 ounce tins of the H and H vintage Syrian, which is the most excellent blend. I remember when they were selling it in the glass jar, the limited edition glass jar, but I didn't want to buy a whole pound of it. Wasn't worth it to me. And then oh, we got Vo Carey. Now this one, Vo Carey, this has always been a blend that I really enjoyed. And this particular one is also of the Cellar series. Um, it says estimated peak 10 to 15 years. And it's similar, it's a traditional English blend. And that's why I've always enjoyed it. I think it's got some sort of a top note to it. It's got a nice sweetness. And this one I've always loved. Yeah, it's from 2016. I bought several tins of these, but this is the only one I think that I've been aging that long, which it has been quite some time. And then these two I bought years ago when they first started selling them in these tins, Plum Pudding and Mississippi River Special Reserve. Yeah, these are both Special Reserve. Yeah. And I've never opened them. I bought them 2017, 2018. So they've got quite a bit of age on them too. And I've always loved both of them. They're both delicious blends. And then the rest of these ones on this table here are Samuel Galwith. I've got a Springtime Flake Scotch Cut mixture. Now, this one I got online from Europe. I don't know if I've never seen it for sale here in the States, but and I've never opened it either. And I've had it for years now. But it's got Cavendish, and it's a traditional Scottish blend. Um, and then let's see here, we got a Commonwealth blend. Had that for quite some time too. Um, it's just a straight Virginia and Latakia, really full strength mixture is what it says. And then I've got an English summer flake here, which those of you that know, this was their seasonal series. You had English summer, springtime flake, and then there was a Scottish winter or Scottish autumn, and then there's a wintertime flake. Yeah, here we go. Wintertime flake, which I love the wintertime flake. This is a very smoky blend. Kind of reminds me of like the Brebbia Syrian Balkan number 9, or I think it's a straight up just a Virginia Latakia blend. But it's smoky and full. It's got a full flavor to it. So savory and delicious. I love this is my favorite out of the three that I have. I've never been able to get a hold of the Scottish Autumn. Never. It just was sold out everywhere I looked. And anytime I looked. And then I've got a brown number 4, finest Kendall twist that I've been aging for 6, 7, 8 years, quite some time actually. I've been arranging it. And then down here on the bottom is my my old Dunhill tins. And we got a Durber mixture here. Now these I'm really proud of because when Dunhill stopped making or stopped putting their name on them, I just bought up everything I could. Well, not everything I could, but it's my favorites I bought several of. Got a Dunhill Standard Mixture Medium, which is this was the no Standard Mixture Mellow. This was the first blend, this first Latakia blend I ever smoked was a Standard Mixture Mellow, and I was hooked on pipe tobacco. And this one came in one of the old school tins with the ring on the bottom, so you can stack them. And I just love the presentation of the old school Dunhill, where it was everything. The paper was pleated, so you had to kind of undo it. I mean, it was just so it was almost too perfect to disturb. But I really like the standard mixture flavor, the medium, the mellow, the standard mixture, just the regular standard mixture. I remember when I first started smoking, they didn't have the medium anymore. Towards the end, they came back out with it, and I was really pleased about that. And then we've got a My Mixture BB 1938, which is awesome, a baby's bottom. And I remember I actually had one of the original baby's bottom, or I still have the tin that says baby's bottom on it. But these I think I bought in 2018, 2019. And then we've got a standard mixture. Love these. These standard mixtures are so good. And then we've got an aperitif, which I've never actually tried the aperitif. One day I will have to give this a shot. A blend for later in the day, most certainly. Must be excellent. And then I've got an old London mixture tin here that come with the stackable tin. These I really went for. Really tried to get as many of the stackable tins as I could because they stopped doing that after a while. I've got let's see here. I've got a dark flake, Dunhill dark flake, which is a most excellent smoke. I love the Dunhill flake and dark flake, or the light flake and dark flake. And then I've got a Elizabethan mixture here, which I know is some people's favorites. I've got a couple of these I got while they were still available. And then I've got a My Mixture 965 from 2010. Ba-boom! That is an old tin right there. A 15-year-old tin. Eventually I'll pop that bad boy open and smoke it. And then a few more. We got a Dunhill Flake from August of 2017. See, and it doesn't have the same stackable tins. They stopped doing that in 2017. So I think anything that doesn't have the stackable tins is prior to that. These are just the ones that sold the quickest, so they switched to the new tins sooner. And when I bought all like the London mixture with the stackable tin, I want to say it's because these were new old stock that were sitting on the shelf at Smoking Pipes or wherever. Then I got another one from that I got on eBay from May 2007 nightcap. Ooh, and this is when it was still, yeah, it was still manufactured. This Dunhill nightcap manufactured in the EU under the authority of Dun, and it still has the old school tax stamp. I love that. 2007. I was 17 when this came out. So delicious. And then we've got an old stackable early morning pipe. This one's got some age on it too. And I think this is one of the first uh, when I started doing videos, this is one of the first packages I ordered. One of the first orders I made had that in there. And then the last a few more. Got some Dunhill Ready Rubbed in a stackable tin. And I got several of these Ready Rubbed because they were in the old school tin. I really like this. Got the top note. It's just a nice Virginia with the top note on it. And then got a 3-year mature Virginia from August 2017. I've never tried this one, but one day I will. Definitely enjoy that. And then I've got a tin of the Ye Old Sign, another Virginia that I've heard very good things about. And then we've got Dunhill Navy rolls from 2000 from January 2019. I bought got like 3 or 4 tins of these as well. But anyway, that's the cellar that I cared to show you guys. Everything else is just doubles. But that's pretty much those are all of my cellared tobaccos um, at the moment. You know, I only showed one of each pretty much, but I do have a few of some. But anyway, I also have a lot in jars, like I said. But any that I have in jars, I opened on video for you guys, so that's nothing new. So anyway, but I just wanted to pop on and show you guys what I still had left, and you know what I'll be smoking in the future. And in the next video, I'll show you guys my pipe collection, or at least the ones that I care to show off. Anyway, until next time, guys, Happy New Year. Hope you all had a great Christmas, and I'll be back with my pipes next time.